We got to get into that non-call of the goaltend because obviously it's what got Steve Kerr run from the game, and it was pretty blatant, I thought.
How did they miss that? Oh, my goodness. That is atrocious.
Crew chief said at the game, yeah, we blew the call. He told the Poole reporter, yeah, we missed the call. And they did. But when you miss that call, you take 2 points away from the Warriors, and then Steve Kerr gets thrown out. You give 2 points to the Clippers on free throws. So it's a 4-point swing right there, and the coach is gone. Any momentum that the Warriors may have gotten from that shot, because that shot would have pulled them, I think, within 5.
So it was 81-74. John Collins goaltends. It was a clear goaltend.
Right.
If he goes in for the layup,
Yep.
Warriors would have been down 81-76.
Yep, 5 points.
But they don't call it, so it's 81-74. By the time the Warriors got the basketball back, it was 84-74. They were down 10. So think about that. Really a 5-point swing when Steve Kerr gets run with about 7:58 left in the fourth quarter. And so you go from possibly being down 5 to by the time things settle down, you're down 10.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a huge momentum swing. And then not to mention the continuation from Steph when he made that circus shot. Like, that's not an and one. I mean, except to pin it on one play because they missed calls on both sides of the floor.
They didn't shoot.
But at that juncture, the Warriors clearly had the momentum. They were starting to feel like themselves. The Clippers are on their heels. Maybe they were gassed because they only played 8 guys. Every starter on the Clippers played at least 33 minutes a night.
Yep.
So the Warriors throwing fresh bodies at you playing, going 12 deep. That was a huge blown call. And the fact that that wasn't able to be overturned where the referee, whether it was Brian Forte or Justin Van Doon or Derek Hans, they can just put it to scores table and say, hey, we're going to check that out next time out. We're going to check that out. Keep that in mind and just play on.
Yeah.
It's a tough call against the Warriors. And look, Steve Kerr was hot. I mean, it's the first time he's ever been ejected over the course of his career. His 4th technical foul this season. He was hot. I mean, he was in front of the Clippers bench.
Yeah.
Arguing that call.
Who was hotter, Draymond Green the previous game or Steve Kerr in this game?
No, Steve Kerr, because Draymond just he said a couple things and then he walked off.
Yeah,
now, we've seen a hotter
Steve had to be held back
weeks ago. Yeah. But Steve Kerr was hot. GP2, Terry Stotts. I mean, and you know what? They missed Steve Kerr. This is where they missed Steve Kerr. The final possession of the game. Steve Kerr is one of the best, if not the best, when it comes to designing plays and drawing up plays after a timeout.
ATO
and
plays.
That final possession. ATOs is what they call them in the NBA world. Yep. That final possession with Terry Stotts filling in for Steve Kerr, what did they do in that final possession? Just gave the ball to Jimmy, who held it against a longer, taller defender in Nicholas Batum, and Kawhi Leonard with a very timely double team, forcing Jimmy Butler into a tough baseline jumper. Steve Kerr always draws up some action. You get some movement there. Instead, this possession, it was just give Jimmy the ball, and everybody's just kind of waiting around looking to try to get an offensive putback. So I think they missed Steve Kerr in that situation, not to mention Stephen Curry fouling out with about a minute left, picking up his 6th foul and fouling out for the 13th time over the course of his career.
The Clippers hold on, and the missed goaltend becomes a very big play in the game.